Hey guys, welcome back to Pierce Gaming News. Little side note here, I'm going to start doing Let's Plays, only if you guys want to see them though. So just let me know if you guys want to see some Let's Plays from me. I got like Far Cry 4, a few other games that I would be interested to even play and do live streams with. So yeah, just give me feedback if you guys would want to see that or not. Probably do about 3 a week. Yeah, just let me know. So Gamestop is worried that digital games could drive game prices dangerously low, the company's president Tony Bartel stated. Bartel said that GameStop estimates that $100 million worth of games have been digitally delivered for free as part of hardware bundles like the Xbox One Assassin's Creed bundle and the PS4 upcoming Black Friday bundle. I believe it was The Last of Us and GTA 5 for like $400. Bartel also said, "We want to help ensure that our industry does not make the same mistake as other entertainment categories by driving the perceived value of digital goods significantly below that of a physical game. When the free digital token programs end, we believe that the industry will need to work together to continue to price goods in a way that sustains profitability and encourage the great innovation that this category needs." Okay. Since when are digital games going down in price? They have been the same ever since it started on the PS3 and 360. I honestly disagree with GameStop on this one. I think that the digital games should be cheaper because you don't have to buy cases, make artwork for them, and ship them to the retailers. So yes, digital games should be at least $10 cheaper in comparison to physical copies, since you cannot trade the digital copies in anywhere, and it will always be on your system. So these companies have to realize this. Let's say that games are, $49.99 US dollar digitally, and the same game at GameStop is $59.99 US physical copy. Which one would you want to get? I bet almost 90% of people would get the digital version because if you don't have to leave the house and it's cheaper, especially if you live like 20 minutes away from a retailer. I still don't know why the digital copies are still the same price as a physical copy because you never actually own that product. It's just there for you to use. But what happens if that game you bought on your console was so overhyped and you were so excited to play that game? Then a few days or even weeks later, the hype dies down and then all that game is doing taking up space on your hard drive. Do you delete it or do you just leave it there because there's no other option? At least with a physical copy of the game, you can trade it in and delete the files off your system and not lose that whole $60 you spent on it. Yeah, you might get, $5 to $10 trade in, but it's better than not getting anything back at all. Physical games will be around for a while yet, I hope at least, since I think there are a lot of people who agree with me on this, that physical copies are the better way to go. As for me, I love having a physical copy of the disc, so I feel like I get something out of what I paid for, and if I don't play it in a year, I can take it back and get some credit towards another game that I am looking at getting. But GameStop is just getting scared that digital games will be the future, and they're gonna lose tons of money, and they will lose even more, if not go out of business, if the prices drop by $10 to $15 per game, and these publishers and developers will make even more money since the game would sell more. I know a lot of people who don't want to shell out, the $60 for a game every time they want it, like at launch. They usually just wait on it and buy it used, or if it drops by $20 to $30. By that time, the publishers are not making much money off that game anymore, and it's pretty useless for them to even just keep selling it, or selling it new, because you're more than likely gonna, by the time the games drop by $20 to $30, it's usually a sports game, probably about a year. I don't know, other games probably a year or two, but yeah, they might as well just take the new copies off the shelf. So I believe digital games will become the future, but not right now, because they're still the same price as a physical copy. Who's gonna do that? I mean, I wouldn't. I only bought a few digital copies of games because they were on sale on like the PlayStation Store. I think I got Grid for like $20 and it was $40, and I bought a few other games on there, but that's it, because only if it's a huge discount, because like it's basically like Steam. Steam has those really good deals. Like, I got Saints Row 4, the Century Edition, Saints Row 3, and Saints Row 2 with all of the DLC, $13. Yeah, I'm more than happy to pay that because that's a lot of content right there for just $13. And all the games were fun. The first 2 were fun. 4, it's alright, but it's nothing to get excited about. That's beside the point though. Until digital copies actually you see a significant drop in price, say what I said earlier, $10 to $15, that's going to make a huge difference in sales, because we're going to be like, oh wow, I'm only going to spend, $45 on the game instead of spending the full $60. I don't feel like I'm getting ripped off. And they'll actually, put it on their system. More money in everybody's pocket, but the third party retailers, I know what you call them. I would probably have to say in about maybe 2 years, digital games will become the way of gaming, but as of 2014, 2015, no, I don't see it, especially since there hasn't been price drops on any games at all. Question for you guys, what do you guys personally do? Buy physical or digital copies, and which one do you prefer, and why? Let me know down below in the comments. That's the only story I got to talk to you guys about today. Make sure to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.